Hi, everybody. It's Andrew Abersold with Meteora coming to you today from my home office since we are now working from home for the past 2 weeks. And I'd like to talk a little bit today about a couple of services that we offer and how you might be able to take advantage of those either by doing them yourself or by perhaps using a company such as ours to perform them for you. First one on the list, let's talk about search engine optimization. Customers have been coming to me and saying, Andrew, should we cut or pause SEO because we're just a little bit nervous right now? The reality is, if you pause a service like SEO that has a cumulative effect, meaning that as you do it day in, day out, weekly, monthly, it starts to build over time. A little bit of the stuff on the back end erodes away. So the stuff you did a year ago might start slipping off a little bit. The stuff you're doing today builds, and over time, sorry for the jazz hands, everybody, but over time it kind of builds up and works in your favor if you stay on top of it. If you pause it, the stuff that's eroding over time starts to do this, and so your rankings start to go down, your traffic goes down, your leads go down, your sales go down. It's not good. And then when you start back up again, you're starting from a negative. Meanwhile, your competitors are still, assuming they're still moving forward with SEO, they're that much further ahead of you. And since the first page of Google is even more limited now than it's ever been in the past for organic rankings, it's huge that you go ahead and do everything you can to maintain that so that you can continue your organic results, whether they're sales, leads, or whatever. The other one that people are talking about is social media. This is one where I think you guys can have some fun. If you've got employees that are maybe working from home, but they're not at full capacity because their job required them to do something in the office previously, you might actually say, hey, Bob, Sally, whatever, can you maybe do some stuff on social media? Now, they might not be an expert, okay? They may not be the best at it, but is that something that you can start doing to stay in front of your customers? And can you be creative about it? So here's a free piece of advice or a free idea. Feel free to take it and run with it. I know a lot of retail places are hurting because they've had to close their doors. You can still sell things online. Okay, if you're doing that, you're like, duh, Andrew, I know I can sell online. Where's the idea? What if you leverage social media to feature a product and maybe put a little bit of a story to it or a twist to that product each day and do a Facebook Live or an Instagram story, or post it as a video and then boost it later on? That content is going to get a lot more views than if you just post a link to your product and don't have anything personalized with it. So if you can show the product off, if it's a watch, say, look, I'm wearing my really old Apple Watch. You got to get one because of this. I've got them here. Go to my website. They're on sale or whatever. You can be creative with that, and you can post those yourself. That's something that you have access to, assuming you can get to your location. I think most business owners can get to their location if they need to. They're not necessarily open for business, but you're not restricted 100% from driving as of the time I'm posting this. If that changes, apologies in advance. So that's one thing that you can do that, think about it. You're a small business. It would be costly and hard for most businesses, unless you're right around where we work or live or something as a company, for us to come to your place every day and do a Facebook Live for you. You're not going to get a good return on that unless you're a large company selling large volume. That's what our big customers do. They say, Andrew, we can't do this in-house. You guys are the experts. You're going to get a better return on it. Can you do it? And we take care of it and run with it. Small business that's moving a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 in product daily, weekly, monthly, it's going to be kind of tight to get your margins if you're paying a company like us. So social media, definitely be doing it. You can do it yourself. Be creative, be personable, be fun. Do the best that you can. The same is true of restaurants. Get on there and show your special for the day, drive up awareness. You guys can do that. You're in the kitchen, your chef's in the kitchen, somebody's there. Get the video, send it to you, post it, say, hey, this is what we're making today. Come get carry out, or we'll deliver it to you, whatever the situation is. Another one that people are talking about right now is pay-per-click advertising. Google has seen a huge hit. They've reported numbers that their budgets are way down. I've had some clients pause those things. If you're still open for business and you're still getting the return on it, absolutely keep doing your pay-per-click advertising. It's no different than any other time. You have to buy those leads in some capacity. And as long as the return is there that justifies it, keep doing it. Your rate of return may diminish a little bit right now. Things might get a little bit weird with fewer people advertising. Maybe you'll get a better return. But if you stop that, all those leads and sales that the pay-per-click were generating, they're going to be gone. And that would be very bad for business. So those are the three big ones. I'll cover some more in a subsequent video later this week. But please, like I said before, stay positive, stay healthy, and let us know if there's anything we can do for you. Happy to have that phone call, happy to have that consultation, no charge. Ideas are free flowing right now. We're brainstorming. I'm sure you are too. Let's do it together. Thanks again, everybody.